Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Novenady, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, we have a few things planned for our SkyFactory episode. As you can tell, I went ahead and built another little platform back there, added a little bit of dirt plots in there, and then I added this little fence around our little grass here in the middle. So, today, I want to go ahead and get working on getting into some farming, as well as making ourselves a little mob farm so we can go ahead and start collecting some of the drops from them. First thing I want to go ahead and do in this episode is I want to go ahead and craft ourselves a market, which just takes any type of log, some planks, and then our red wool. The way you get red wool is go ahead and take yourself some of that cotton amber that we get from our cotton saplings, and then we just take it, put it into the squeezer, jump on it like so, and then once we get done squeezing it, it should pop out this piece of white wool like so, and then we need to dye it red. So I believe if we take is it any type of red dye? Okay, we can just use red dye, which I believe we have some flowers somewhere, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just use some bone meal and get ourselves some red flowers. Alright, so go ahead and take your red dye and drop it on there with your white wool, and then bang, there you go, you got your red wool. And now if we go ahead and drop that into the crafting table, we'll get ourselves our market, giving that achievement to us as well, which is awesome. And then if we go ahead and place this down, I don't remember if it matters. Yeah, there we go. It does this cool little animation. Villager drops in, and there we go. So now we can go ahead and trade this guy for a bunch of seeds. We got chicken seeds and cow seeds, and just our normal type of seeds, as well as some saplings and some other things like that. So what I really want to go ahead and get in this episode is our cow seeds, but in order to do that we need raw corn, and in order to get raw corn we need to go ahead and start growing us some wheat so we can trade him for some corn seeds. So I believe what we're going to go ahead and do is set up our little farm back here and get ourselves some wheat seeds going, and go ahead and get ourselves some wheat going. That way we can go ahead and get our cow seeds this episode. I'd like to go ahead and quickly say, while I'm getting all of our farming stuff set up, if you're watching this today, the day that it's being uploaded, make sure you guys go and check me out over on Twitch. I'll be going live there on Airedale around 4 p.m. today. Of course, I'll be making a Twitter announcement, so if you follow me on Twitter, then you should know that I am going live today. So we only have one wheat seed right now, but there is something that we can make to go ahead and speed up this process. And that item is called a watering can. It's super simple to make. All you need is some iron, a water bucket, and some bone meal, and there you go. Get the watering can achievement, as well as keeping our bucket, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go and fill that up, and then all you want to do is head over to your crop, and all you have to do is hold down right click, and look at that. It just freaking shoots up the growth, speeds it up very quickly, as well as giving you some more seeds. It does this in a 3x3 radius, so if you wanted to, you could place another one here. And then if you hold it on this block, it also helps to grow that block as well. And then you get more seeds, and then you just continue this process as you grow up your farm. Also, I forgot to mention, not only does this work on vanilla crops, but it also works on modded crops as well. So if you wanted to use this, say, on mystical agriculture crops, which helps you gain resources and stuff like that, you can as well do that. And I believe there are advanced watering cans, which we'll get into in the future, but for now I feel like this is a good little starting point for us to go ahead and grow up our farms and just continue to make progress here in the world. So we have enough wheat now to go ahead and buy ourselves the corn seeds that we need. So we're going to go ahead and buy two corn seeds, and that will go ahead and get us started in our corn department, which is awesome because we're going to need it, because we need a lot of animals to be able to progress to this mod pack. So let's go ahead and get into getting ourselves some corn, and then we can go ahead and get ourselves some animals. So like I said, the watering can also works on modded crops, as you can see here. And then there we go, get ourselves some corn, as well as getting ourselves some corn seeds back. I believe that the corn seeds are a little bit rarer of a drop than, like, say, your average wheat seeds or whatever, but you'll still get them back in a timely fashion, because with the farming mods that they have on here, obviously you can just right click and it keeps it planted for you, which is awesome. Okay, so there we go. After not too long at all, we already got ourselves a stack of raw corn, which is awesome because now we can go ahead and get ourselves the cow seeds that we wanted. I want to at least get 2 of those so we can make babies with them. And then next I want to go ahead and get a pig. Let me see here. Where's our pigs at? Pig, there we go. So that is the next thing I want to go ahead and get is our pig seeds. That way we can go ahead and get into another achievement later on down the line. So all you want to do with your pig seeds and cow seeds is you just plant them. And whenever they grow up, they actually have a chance of replanting, which is awesome because then you can get more than what you originally anticipated, which is always a fun little gamble. And you can also use your watering can on these as well, which is pretty awesome. So once they start growing up, as you can see, you can see the little cow spawning in the little grass there, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's a little neat animation. And once it gets fully grown up, it will spawn a cow. Maybe. It's taking a little bit. And then once it says mature, you're able to right click it, and there you go. We have ourselves a baby cow, which is pretty awesome. So let me go ahead and get all these guys growing up for you, and then I'll be right back. And right there, this cow harvested, and it spawned us another cow seed, which is pretty awesome. So the next thing I want to go ahead and begin working on is our mob farm. So I'm going to go ahead and head that way about 15 blocks or so, because if you didn't know, mob farms need to at least be around 20 blocks away from where your main area is to be able to spawn the mobs. So if we usually hang out around this area, I assume about another 15 blocks out that way will give us plenty of distance from where we normally hang out at to be able to spawn the mobs. Okay, so we're going to need some things to be able to create the mob farm. What we're going to need first is we're going to need some fans, so I'm going to go ahead and create 4 of those. And it's very simple to make, just some redstone repeaters, some stone, and some iron. And then we need some spikes, which is a little bit expensive on the iron side, but it gets the job done. And I believe this gives it... Oh, no. Mobs will also drop XP. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll go ahead and head on over here now. I think we have everything that we need to be able to get this thing set up and working. We got our hoppers and some chests as well. So what I want to do for this... let's see, we need this to be gone because we're going to place some hoppers down here. Place our chest here. So let's go ahead and do chest, hoppers. We'll place the spikes down last, but our spikes are going to go right on top of here. And then for our flooring, we're going to just go ahead and use some spruce wood planks. Let me actually go and grab some stairs real quick. Okay, so I should have enough amount of stairs now to be able to get this thing started. So we're just going to go around the bottom just like this, filling in what would be this bottom area here, as well as adding a little bit of detail going all the way around. Next, we're going to go ahead and take up our spruce pillars up by 2 on either side. Kind of just give it a little bit more detail. I don't think it looks amazing, but I think for a little starter thing, this will work out just fine. Next, I'm going ahead and just filling in what would be the floor where the mobs will actually be spawning and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'm basically just raising it up 1 block like this right here so that they fall down onto it. And actually, I may go a half... Oh, no, I can't do a half slab there. I think it'll be fine. It should be fine. I'm just worried about them trying to get out and then maybe jumping up here. But I think the fans will actually have enough force to keep them down in there. Next, what I want to go ahead and do is start filling in these back walls here. Like so. We'll do this on the sides as well. Like this here. And now for our fans, we'll go ahead and place those like... Oh, I didn't know they could face up like that. We're going to place these just like this here. And then once we crank these bad boys on... actually, we're going to set these in the wall one. Like this here. So we'll have to make a little encasing for them. But this way we can maximize our mob spawning. And it will help us in the long run. I think it'll benefit us in the long run at least. So something like that. So now the fans will push the mobs down into here where we'll have our spikes, which we can go ahead and place those for now. And yeah, those do a lot of damage, by the way. So whenever you're building this, make sure that you don't fall on that because it will hurt and potentially kill you. So I kind of want to do just some slabs here because I want to be able to see that the mobs are actually spawning. And then for here, Let's do a half slab like that there, and then we can do that. And then we can continue our half slabs going down just like so. And then let's go ahead and take off our spruce pillars up by another level, like this here. And then continue our walls all the way down. And let's also bring them up one more because we need to be able to put a roof on this thing. So I'm just going ahead and throwing some slabs on top of here. I made it 3 tall inside of there. That way mobs or endermen can spawn, because we're going to need that at some point. Now, it's still got the yellow glow in there, and that is because we haven't filled in the behind these here, which we're just going to go ahead and do a little something like that there. And then if you see, it creates a red, which is a guaranteed spawn, which is awesome. Now, why is that there doing that? I think it's because underneath the hoppers, maybe? I don't think it'd be the slabs, although it could be. No, I think it's underneath the hopper, so let me fix that real quick. So I was unable to figure out exactly what was causing that lighting there, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because I'm very confused. Let's see here, I wanted this to continue to be a slab, which is fine. So next we need to be able to power this. So I want to break like that there. So we may need to redo this here, which we can do a normal block like this. I'm not very good at redstone, as you can tell, but that cranks on our fan. And just for now, I can pretty this up in between episodes. Holy crap, those fans are loud. Go ahead and do that there and get away from those things, because holy crap. So in between episodes, I'll probably pretty this up a little bit, because this doesn't look the greatest, obviously, but it's fine. Do something like that there, and I believe that should be a functioning mob farm. Let me go get some stairs to place there. So I did have something spawn over there, but it didn't seem like the fans were working, which concerns me, because we used a lot of iron on those fans. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's other fans that we can use if this doesn't work, but I thought it would. I don't know. It was weird. It just wasn't, the mob wasn't getting pushed. So our other option for fans is this mob fan. I believe this is all just, yeah, it's all just decorations and stuff. So our other option here is this mob fan, which works pretty good. I believe you can just turn this on and off, so you don't need a lever. Or no, this is a full block, so you can put the lever right on the back. So I'm going to look into making this, which is actually pretty easy. All we need is some redstone and iron. So let's see. All we need is 2 of these as well, because we can make upgrades for it, which makes it very, very easy. Let's see. We need 2 redstone blocks, and then we needed some stone slabs, which... Okay, good. Forgot that I made this stone earlier. Came in handy, though. So let's go ahead and make 2 of these bad boys, and I think this will work out better for us anyways. Let's see. Okay, so we do have something that spawned, but it doesn't look, like I said, it doesn't look like it's moving. I don't know if it's this, just like this mob in general, because this is the mob that spawned last time. Either way, it's not moving. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna swap these fans out, make some upgrades for this guy, and then I'll cut back with you guys. Okay, so we have the modifiers, and it looks like we have a creeper that spawned over here, and it is a jumping creeper. These guys are annoying, but he decided to die very easily, which is good for us. So let's go ahead, pop these modifiers right on in here. So let's see, if we throw that in there and then that in there, show area. So now it's pushing them all the way up to here, which is fantastic. And then if we do the same back here, boom and boom, show area. Okay, so it looks like everything should be good to go now. If we just go ahead, pop out here, and then bam. So now that's running. And then turn that on. As you can tell, it took some damage. Yeah, I had a mistake whenever I was taking, get rid of the old fans. I got rid of that one over there, but apparently that one had enough distance to shoot me off the edge, and then I fell past the island twice, and whenever I finally landed on here, I lost a lot of health, obviously. Luckily, it doesn't kill you. Usually it drops you down to half a heart, so I don't know. Alright, let me go ahead and do some testing. We'll see what happens whenever these guys start spawning. And then in between episodes, I'll probably pretty this up because this looks really, really bad. So I'm going to go do some testing and I'll be right back. So one thing I'm already noticing is we're not... Oh, that's really not good. Okay. We're not going to have Endermen spawning because they like to teleport. So... Mother crap. Oh, this ain't good. Go away. It does look like the mobs are dying though, and I'm dead. It does look like the mobs want to die though, so as far as I can tell, everything should be working perfectly fine now, besides this Enderman that decided to kill us. Yeah, thanks for that, man. Let's see here. There we go. So let me go ahead quickly fix up our Enderman situation. I'll probably lower the roof by 1 anyways because I think it'll make it look better because I think it's too tall right now anyways. So let me go ahead and do that and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so I'm completely done building this thing. Decoration wise, I mean it's not the greatest, but I think for now it'll do. I think it would look better with some stone incorporated in there, but for now it works, and we have got a little bit of gunpowder as you can tell already, which is awesome. Although I can't collect the experience, the only way I can do that is if I break the slab here. No. Oh, there we go. So, I mean, it's not perfect, and there's definitely some refining that can be done. So I'll probably do that off camera, make it work a little bit better XP wise, and just, I don't know, we might expand it 1 block to the right, just so we can encompass the full upgrade here, because the upgrade goes in both directions, not just once. So technically it's pushing on this wall as well. But I think for now it's pretty decent, and I think it'll get the job done. Before we go, guys, there's one last achievement that I want to do, which is the Hog Tide achievement. So we need to craft a cobblestone mud bucket, which I'm not 100% sure how to do. So let me go ahead and search this up here. Cobblestone mud bucket. All we need is some dirt, cobblestone, and a bucket of water, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get that completed real fast before we end off the episode here. There we go. And then we just need to go ahead and combine all of this like that. And there we go. We got our cobblestone mud bucket. Oh, it gave us... Okay, that's pretty cool. So next, we just got to feed it to this pig here. And there we go. So now he is a cobblestone resource hog. So basically what these guys do is... if I had him on a dirt block, or I believe it... Yeah, I believe it's... Yeah. If I put him on a dirt block, then he would start laying out these little eggs that we could collect, which we may try automating in the next episode. I'm not 100% sure just yet. I know in next episode that I want to get into some more Tinker's Construct stuff and start building us some tools, because these tools are just not doing it anymore. So next episode, that'll probably be our plan, is to go ahead and get some Tinker's Construct tools. In between this episode and last episode, let me show you how many diamonds we've got. We've already almost got 2 stacks, which is awesome. Well, technically we do have 2 stacks, because if I was to smelt that down, that'd give us another diamond. So I think overall we're doing pretty well for, you know, I'm not the greatest at SkyFactory, but I do know a little bit, so I think it's going along pretty well. Building wise, I don't know. It's kind of difficult for me to have any inspiration to build on here, just because there's so much to do. I don't want to consume my time with building. If this was like a normal sky block or something, I'd probably do a lot more building. But this is a sky block. There's a lot more to do on here. I think down the road we could do some awesome builds. But for now, I'm just worried about getting set up and being able to get the resources we need to be able to do all that stuff. So if you guys have enjoyed and you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, guys. Make sure you tune into my Twitch today if you're watching this on the day that this goes live. I'm live streaming at 4 p.m. today. So, anyways, guys, stay awesome, stay beautiful. I'll see you guys in the next one.